Greetings, fellow Ambazonians. I salute you all. The one chairman Capo Daniel for the People's Right Advocative Platform. We don't come today, this Sunday, Mother's Day. By the way, we want to salute all Mami them for their motherhood and what they mean for society. Happy Mother's Day for all. And I do celebrate the bonding way Mami dedicate out their picking them, where it become now the foundation for morality and how way the world they go. Because all things start now for Mami, all man again Mami. So we want to honor all our Mami them today, and also for places who come from Ambazonia, from West Cameroon, Anglophone, and the call names so that make it be inclusive. Make all our people that them know say with the top one. All of we for West Cameroon. Now the official name that for our territory will be recognized for the book them. Now West Cameroon so will be now Anglophone them before West Cameroon. So fellow Ambazonian, today I want to take una make we go for our country for look the operation where the FM Lucifer, the biggest soldier for inside Meme, he don't carry am out. But before we go for that one, I want to tell una the campaign where they push am for get solution for this war. With the fight saying we will get autonomy through constitutional devolution of power and authority from the Cameroon government down to us, so that if we manage our affair, get our own government. And the People's Right Advocative Platform would then decide for choose the non-violent approach to our right of self-determination, because we believe this is the most effective way. And it then give us, it then pay a huge dividend. And our conformity with international law for stand on the truth, for stand on real international law, it then give a big opportunity for our people then. Our refugees, they don't speak for themselves, and so that they don't talk, our people they don't engage. So today, for this Sunday, I want to take una make we look the video the way they come from Meme, and it go help we for dive into our readiness. Are we ready to become independent? Collectively, have we built the capacity to be able to get independent, achieve independent? What are our potential? These are expressed by our various leaders, our leaders who are in the diaspora, who speak on behalf of the struggle because of the geographical advantage we have and the prestige we have back home, and the ability for us to take this role in our communities back home. Have we developed the capacity? Are we capable of delivering to our people independence? So we are going to watch the video that comes from Meme. I will take una for inside Meme. Meme is for southwest, for inside the Atlantic, the coastal region of Amazonia. For particularly the capital for inside Meme, na Kumba, we all know am. And this place where this attack happened then for Bai Panya. I will take una for map, make you go for Bai Panya. Bai Panya, it be under Mbonge. Na for the place where we are picking way there for the General Lucifer, where he don't carry out this operation, where he will give us a window for see how we our struggle they go, and if we get the capacity for win. So I want to bring the map more and say it not be very far from Kumba. It be an enclave area out of the main city of Kumba. By Panya on Siam, na a small village where you do the road for crossroad. If you go for Baikom, I want to show now the place very well on Siam. It be surrounded by bush, so now already thick dark bush place where it be right in the interior. You get Bai Become, you get Pete Bakundu. You go for this side, you see Barumba 2, Barumba 1. You go right up that for Kombene. You go to go reach right for Kumba. So when I see the geography for that area, all the settlement, then I do house away there for corner road. And one when I see the Bai Panyada for the high sumo. Na road they do pass for inside, na one road they go to go for Bai Musa, go down all those area there. So in a very thick forest area. Now one of the bed basket and that for Ambazonia because of the people that they work cocoa, farm them plenty for the. You get Barombi New Town. So now opportunity for me for the introduce our country, our terrain for our population then too. Me all man know our country very well. So I want to take una for inside Bai Panya. Me go see the video where they come up from the RF, the restoration forces, the way they live for the way they don't carry out this big mission for inside Bai Panya. And I go take una for the video now. Me go see the operation itself, and I go show now which way it show we about our readiness and our capacity and how far will we get independence or the possibility for we for we get independence. So now, but that corner where the incident happened, where the arrow.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ma. Duana Akaida Scott Meme, will be led by the king of Akaida.
So we will play the video and now one more people then take and small for understand what it happened. The one now our biggest force for inside Meme and the person where the lead the force when I be the FM, the field marshal for this force. Now they will in name they will call all sense na doctor, na person where he know he don't study book. He don't work for hospital but take care for patient them. That way this war start. Now one of the first activists in for Ground Zero, we then transform into a fighter as a result of this war. So one of the first thing we're go realize and the name way he don't choose and for the call this group day. He don't change if he don't change the name for the group, he call the group. If you be a person, they will call it all sense. In nickname for the one all sense. We don't get a very rough relationship with you. Because initially when he be the work on a circle, he be the cash people the way they disobey ghost and shoot them for their put the video there for social media. I will be very, very critical for you. But eventually I become a very good friend with you, very nice conversation though. We've already helped you for advice you on how to do things then. If we can lead you for carry out a very big operation. For instance, Bai Panya, not before Bai Panya, I think somewhere around Bonge, where then key, I think 4 Cameroon military, then so they carry their gun, they harvest them. Then go, they fall back, the Cameroon can attack them. So they're very big and important general this for inside our land. So he don't day for some time for backyard, he don't come back, then can carry this very big mission. For go for inside some church, Catholic church, then go catch people the way they want struggle for make them birth certificate. So the first thing we will get for that birth certificate, but the first thing I say, wait, this our general. He don't choose the name say Al Qaeda for a group, for the ARF. They will then first try for join with some other group there for Meme, go for Paco group, then join group them. They will make that unity, the whole thing for unity, go around, make those unity things them, and that time it don't come pass. So now he don't deserve adopt the name Al Qaeda. Any man way you know how way the world work. You go know say when they choose that name say Al Qaeda, na name way it get very bad reputation. Na name way if it destroy. When some man go say Al Qaeda, which group will get Al Qaeda now for inside Amazonia? The whole world will come for Hele Manawa for can fight that Al Qaeda. But we know say the soldier na just were always we don't grow up. You know say when you don't vex, you talk say you wild. You want to choose a name where you go fighting people there. But for we forget independence, we no need to function in that level. We need to know say independent na a very serious matter. You fight for the sovereignty, for get power if you print money, if you get recognition, if you make passport, if you do the life of the nation will depend on that power source for the sovereignty. Basically, you need to be able to know which way it be. So the fact say our main general for inside Meme, it will choose name like Al Qaeda for a group. It is shown I say we'll never already be ready for independence. Because if you feel adopt the name Al Qaeda, what did that one mean? You don't even think fine. And some people that diaspora they talk say they want me all decision they be made for Ground Zero. Now who you want make them make decision on how we feel free? Our soldier the way they go feel believe say Al Qaeda na good name for adopt them. You feel say they go feel get the capacity to know how the work will work. They'll go meet up America, still they want convince America, me they recognize we, me will get independence. They will go talk say I'm the head of Al Qaeda in Cameroon. They no go, they will toast you, you know. We need to see how we would go, and we need to see our real capacity. We admire our boy, their courage. And General Lucifer, I don't want to call a real name, but anyway, La Republic de Bian put a name and a picture. I think that 2022, yes, 2022, around that COVID period, we put a picture of us, I put a brother a picture. So the Cameroon government now always define this guy, and a big Amazonian fighter where he be very strong for our fight. But when I see our capacity, say if the whole field marshal for Meme, it call adopt the name Al Qaeda, then when I say we don't be ready educationally, I mean intellectually forget what freedom. Make a player make we listen and we hear.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ma. Duana Akaida Scott Meme, will be led by the king of Akaida. I hope you all come today first meet certificate because it's 2025 election to come.
So According to our general, they talk say people they want make ID card now because say election they come. No be true. The program for make this ID card which shows they don't take the responsibility is start now IDP them for Yaoundé, for Douala. And if they be the one struggle for make na ID card for election, our IDP they not for be involved because they go dey them plenty now for I think about 400,000 of our people dey for La Republic as IDP. Only that one they fit change election result. So La Republic e no get any interest for give our people them ID card. If we believe say majority of our people then they don't like La Republic, they need to support CPDM, they need to support Cameroon. Then if La Republic they make we ID card, if then require, if the way they fit take am for survive or for win election na for make Ambazonian the ID card, it means that they believe say give our people the power, they go can support na their system. But we all know say that one it no be true. So any logical man go come for the same conclusion where I did say the people that ID card they work and make up for ground zero, it no get nothing to do with election. And make no soldier in his own way, no go misinterpret them. Because the one are just misinterpretation what they see. Because any normal man, he would know say you know if you function for any country without identification paper, even when your country be under occupation, the occupier get a legal requirement, a moral requirement for provide identification for those people there. When I look when America they occupy Iraq, they even change their flag, change their name for their country. You know, we stop Iraqi people them for take ID card and for take that passport for travel. As a matter of fact, some Iraq they even enter for America and they're training for become police. Later on, they go join fight against that same American government. So we need to be very wise and we need to stop for maltreat our own people them simply because of lack of knowledge and lack of education. Around send message for General Lucifer, I think like 4 times in number need to go again. But I will eventually get for you. If you first they will be there together, then two all man day some kind of way. But we will pass the message because now a public issue, there is a public interest, we need for send this message. And our people they need to understand why our soldier they make this type of video there. Why the soldier they make video in the first place. Now because this soldier then they need the validation of we Ambazonians all over the world. Now we, our validation, our support for what way they do them, it make and they carry on. And our criticism and the opinion they hold the game for what way they make them, it make and they will know whether they do the right thing or not. So when a soldier they make this type of video, the people the way they talk say they claim say they want me soldier them behave properly, media conduct them be correct. How many of the rank camp can talk about this thing for public for send a right indication because all soldiers they see this video there. Even you go talk for you for back, they all the indication what you don't send for public by staying quiet. Now say other soldiers the way you need to talk with them. When they go see the video, they go be correct for treat our people them in this manner. So who's all the so-called people where they call themselves say activists where they fight mini struggle it turn up, who's then they for talk about these things them. They go do go shit on them quiet in their own convenience. Leadership means that you take responsibility for the public conduct and the private conduct of our soldiers and for send the right message back home for the things that will be accepted and the things that will not be accepted, things that will be counterproductive, things that will not be counterproductive. This struggle not be something for people that are convenient or for people that they don't shoot down, they wait now for when good time they can stand, bad time they don't go hide their head. Then the people that they stand for do the hard work, tomorrow they can challenge, say, who are you to do this? Who are you to take decision? So we need to send the right indication for ground zero. And it points to the ability for we to get a negotiated settlement. Now the ability for our population for see this type of video or for send a message to our soldiers and say they don't accept peace or no, they never accept peace. Because the soldiers they make the video now for and it indicate their expectation for validation from our people and even the so-called people where they will be the leader them for abroad. So what we say now, wait will they react, wait will they talk them, will they glad or not they glad, will they share them with positive comment or will they share them with corrective statements. Now that one it make and the struggle they go find with the spoil. So when we want to bring solution, people then feel say for bring solution, now say you must all man must deal with you or you must be able to go seize all man a gun or talk me all man stuff for fight. No. For bring solution, I say our population need to accept, say a solution who would fight for game for them may be just and it represent their just end towards peace. When it don't come, then themselves go talk to the fight don't stop. The system go agree say the fight it not be useful anymore. until we go get a negotiated settlement, we cannot convince our people that everything should go back to the track of peace while we pursue this case on the negotiation table. That is why the People's Right Advocative Platform would then prioritize non-violent approach for we to maximize our chances for getting negotiated settlement. I would then make the adjustment and the necessary adjustment for our communication that make it reflect that priority. So we will go for the video, we will go through with una as we go to talk what's the way it happen for back. The first thing we'll notice for the video and say picking the cry for back. Any man will watch the video, he go feel very bad saying wait till it go on. You feel put mommy the way they get picking. Woman know they see carry they see give for picking for this type of condition. No, it not be right. We need to respect our people them. We not go catch people them for inside church. Suit put catechism kneel down. Put women them through this trauma, we gun them, they threaten them for this way, feel say it be productive. No, it be counterproductive because any rational man, any moral person, he will look and talk, say, where do I wait again now? How our boy they behave so. So maybe we'll play the video we hear.
We be led by the king of Al-Qaeda. Now, when you all come today, first me, they come with a certificate because it's 2025 election become. Come and send them, they come with a certificate them. We give a free ID card to the vote. And I this are now for you. So me, I return a king of Al-Qaeda. The Qaeda start to.
So now see the population, they look and say, they know the chicks say, Ben do na wait, we don't really do na wait wrong. They talk so one go vote na vote. If one go vote, no be for vote na Ambazonia. So the population says when I see them with their face, see that picking the other woman, get eye for their back in fear. We need to not intimidate our people or for frighten our people them. It make we look like so we be na some kind bush people them or illiterate them. No be so you're supposed to do. For which crime they don't commit them. So make I play the video more follow them.
And this so. Now Cali Church Bai Panya. Now they made a birth certificate. They made a certificate today first me. As you see, also cancel. And because of that issue.
So we saw that a problem when they talk and say they can't make birth certificate. And how do we get here where we saw that the defeat say birth certificate na a threat? Now because of the radical individual that within our struggle where they be done talk say the day where they be stand talk say anything Cameroon, make we destroy them, make we destroy their flag, make we burn their flag, make we stand on top, make we dirty them. All that anger way we will use them for that initial stage, it will be counterproductive. Looking back in hindsight, now radical people that will be injected, I think Shaker will be the first one to stand on top like public their flag. We never first get a country first for be able to go that extent. I go give you the reason. When we start the fight, Cameroonian them, all Francophone them, they be the support we. 100%. They be the support we say, we're gonna fight, we're gonna fight, we're gonna fight. So when you go, you burn Cameroon flag, or you go stand on top Cameroon flag, every Cameroonian, when a Francophone, where even the support we, they will feel affected, they will feel insulted. It will make them their skin cold. Even what people the way they start military them, their skin go cool. Nobody so they talk say you must embrace the Cameroon flag, but those extreme measures, that means say you don't take it too far. And we too will be doing. Mississippi, I will burn my Cameroon passport, I will also burn Cameroon flag. Because I will see how other people they do them. I will also do them because we get anger for the pain where people they suffer. But na time for we to reflect. Na time for we to reflect on the thing they will be do them, the approach they will be use them. It don't give we the result the way we expect them. If not, how can we change it to have positive effect? Because the most important thing that the effect, no be our own emotion them. Emotion they come, they go. Now experience traumatic emotion, they be very hard, but we need for the sake of our people, that we need to be able to lead them and move them forward. So all those burning of the Cameroon flag, it will be counterproductive. It will be radicalism, but it no be a radicalism where it will bring positive result. It make and the Francophone and decide for shut down and quiet. Even the Francophone, the way they will talk on the support we for this struggle, if they support we after Oran burn their flag, their own population go to look them, let's say they support until we insult them. For we to be able to succeed, we need to approach them in a way where the Francophone necessarily will feel comfortable, say this is not a war against them, but it's a war against the central government. And we are rational people that can make logical and handle complex issue. We get that capacity for doing. So we need to understand how extremism, how these extreme people them amongst our struggle, they run derail this struggle. And in that beginning period, Seseko will then always be very reserved on how they push things there. But the struggle will then be radicalized in a way with people the way they will do radicalism, not be self say they be even the calculate self, not just the one show say them bypass other people them. So that mean them lead now, be fight for dominance. In any case, maybe we'll focus on the video.
Mari talk about king of Al-Qaeda for Al-Qaeda's court of Meme. I go to Waka for Al-Qaeda. I go to Leke. I get Agidi. I get Mabu God. When they for Al-Qaeda. They get Kutu. If I can do for the same Al-Qaeda, they are the king of Al-Qaeda.
So now that year all name them. Kutu. Sorry, man, don't laugh. But we need to start beginning see our capacity. If you know how the world work, any army way if you go win a country for war, we need to know our capacity. Because we don't be angry, so we'll be very happy for everything, but we need to start know the reality. Look, the M16 will have the recording group for one war for border inside Congo. Imagine how them be strong, then get kind ringing them for their hand. They enter so they capture city them against Congo. When arrive here, someone will arrive in here, their commander name. But we will do for the level we can't stand. We talk, do one, we get na chinda, do one na krinkankan, do one na kunkum, do one, we name all kind man them. Because say, now our level that we did it. But that level, you know, reach level where if we take women will get independent. We need to know that one. If we stop Cameroon, do a level, if we stop Cameroon for govern our territory without a price, that means we'll make sure say, if they go there for our territory, they will pay a price. We'll get ability for stop anything they want for do them, but deny them consent, we'll get that ability for do them. But we'll never develop the ability to feel free ourselves. Do one of the biggest forces for a whole meme, the biggest forces for meme, and a genuine force. They will not see the level they will need to recognize them. My wish, if I begin way I for fit give myself for the boy the mean and stand the best way for fit be. You cut your clothes, not be according to your size where you want them, but according to the material we get. We don't talk. If you see say material not correct for make correct suit, which you go to try for make 3 pair suit, you know I get enough material for make trouser. You can't be work and empty lazy, disgrace yourself. So we need to come to this conclusion. Say yes, we fit stop Cameroon for govern our territory. We fit disrupt the activity. We fit get here attack skirmishes here and there, but it has not amount up to what can give us independence. Any rational person will come to this. International experts have put this out. The University of Australia have put this out, and we have to know. And we also, this is not to talk down our boys, to encourage our people to know the reality on how we can move forward. Because for 8 years now, we cannot do the same thing and then expect a different result. We cannot just try to please our own constituencies and our own people, and then we do action like this. We share the video amongst ourselves, and we feel a little bit relief from the subjugation of La Republique, and then we clap our hands, and then tomorrow the same thing will continue. So we cannot do the same thing again and again and expect a different result. If we have done these things before, we have to look what was the result did we have, how can we get the result that we want. So let's go forward.
Birth certificate because of security. 2025 election they come. Government don't send them. I call it churches. I hope say about born the Cali church. No man will ask me question. Because no they know the way church ever make a certificate. Church never ever make them in the history for mankind. Church never ever make birth certificate. Like the catechism, say na father send say make am birth certificate. I don't know na father control birth certificate for the country with the inside or na government. Say na father.
So now the catechism na a man of God that in a holy clothes will avoid the ramp for ground knee for down. Any person will be out of our territory when they worship you. They will talk saying, I wish kind thing. Why you go do put a priest, a catechist, make it kneel down? First, the population look up to them for spiritual help, for spiritual guidance, for humiliate them in this manner. with all this type of accusation is really not good. It doesn't give a good image. We have to respect people like this. Even if you have to put everybody to sit down, you tell him to stand up to show him that respect. You are not doing it for him. You are doing it even for the population and even for our cause. Because when people look at this type of it does not reflect well on our cause. These are very important things that our people have to know. It's not good at all. For a no crime, for a bogus crime that have been pushed down our throat by the extreme factions within our struggle. Let us proceed.
Any say make a certificate. No, na for the control certificate for the country with the inside or na government. It means a Cali Church by Panya they work with the government. Cali Church by.
So if our general talks about Panya they work with government, it means you say if you talk say the government now win now, but we not say our people then want their freedom, they want end of subjugation. So we need to know the type of conclusion what they draw. No, they draw wrong conclusion because people don't want to make birth certificate, maybe because they need to also get mobile money, they need to get access for travel. You know, we travel without that birth certificate, without ID card, and that ID card need that birth certificate. But if you conclude now and say they do this thing in mean now and say na they work now for the republic, you make wrong conclusion. You make the people that go to look be disconnected with you, and that is not a good thing. You want to
work with the government. So what time muna here? Say when I see the one they so all no see them make you kill her all. That's the reason that I account for. My time.
So General Lucifer they talk say if he kill all the people them, me they know say these are the reason. And that is a very big threat. But we don't confirm say all of those people that no person will be killed. But that threat alone is not acceptable. You cannot threaten people to kill people, you'll be intimidating them, you're using terror, you're terrorizing the people. That is not a good thing. So we have to send a clear signal to our soldiers about the right conduct in this case.
Lucifer, the king of Al-Qaeda.
Human
By Panya this. Everybody say they don't want me again. I don't come back for them. Now because they want me government come for you, can do things for them. They want vote. They want vote. It can never ever happen. Which day? Have to send me the certificate. And I put in this as a show as soon. But I place the day. Yes, today date now.
They are so that they finish for day, then go for this place where the Cameroon, I think abandoned Cameroon military post because he said the way the grass and did it and you look the environment for day. Then do our own normal propaganda, but talk how the Cameroon military run inside 3 truck them. But we also never get the capacity for me to Cameroon them face to face in that manner. And now good thing say when they come for the place to the Cameroon their military them, then get position, then destroy the Cameroon military thing. They're supposed to move the military thing, then put them destroy so that means the military they not come back for the same place and avoid to destroy personal property because most of the time when the Cameroon military they come, they can't take money house now by force. Get all this type of things there. So around 2 o'clock for night time for here anyway, if someone wonder why this are the young, but we need to stand for push the struggle because this is important. So make I play the video, make it run through.
The 8th of May 2024. This is FM Lucifer and his squad. Major General Solo, General Amber Prince, General Black is here, even Toronto, the army guy is here. And the army barrack this for Bomana. The army barrack for Bomana village, where the army they did it. And so they just come, don't take your 3 pickup run. We come today now for them. Yes, me wa Ambazonian people see and they play with the done, and their blockages. And their barrada, and their blockages where they done. They won't come, they do 3 pickup, they don't take their motor, they run. But one come to make attack the place. They just take their 3 pickup run. So bonded their barrack today. And a military barrack this where they can't be for Bomana village. You see their military control where they done their post. Then you see the house where they used to slay, and the houses. So if you see them, the Ambazonian people, Ambazonian soldiers, then we don't come for attack the year, but they run today. I don't take 3 motor run there. They get lucky, we get meet them. And the other security guard post that where they should done for the other backs. I'm wrong go there. Now I come see them. Yes, Ambazonian not always the day for fight, they're not there for joke. One born everywhere. Why they run? Why they run? If they not be strong, they not for run. They will stand for meet them.
So the video run at the studio, then destroy the house, broke the glass them for the window them, the louvers them, and all those things them. They end up for send the video, burn down the building. So and at the thing and I know play that other part, but I just want my people to meet and see what will happen. At least avoid for burn the property, not be called for burn people their personal property. Move the Cameroon people that thing them, bring them together, chakararam, tear that back them. He go make a media population and be happy because when you burn the property, the man where they can seize his house, he go look and say, "Where my own people that come again can burn house." You know, go be na fine thing. So come on for this one now, me go give una a general overview of our struggle as Sudan already addressed this issue. And so, fellow Amazonians, this one be very important. Make our people they know the whole idea for use very extreme measures for win a political cause, for use which way they will call and say terrorism. Is can terrorism work? Can you use very wicked way? You destroy things or you attack civilians, you punish civilians like that, and then you succeed in a political struggle. This theory, they always talk say extremism or terrorism using harsh tactics. That means using harsh tactics is only justified if it is likely to achieve the intended result. That means say if you use the harsh way and then you get the result we want them, it will be justified. Now the theory that for political science we did talk, it will be justified. So now the reason that way international community they no go ever allow anybody where they use harsh measures or terrorism for win. Now by the way, they always talk say they no go negotiate with terrorists and all those type of things. Look around the world. The Taliban, for example, the Taliban, they no be never address them as terrorist group. Taliban have always been the government in Afghanistan, a government that believe in theocracy and the Quran. But they harbor a terrorist group called Al Qaeda. The Taliban had never been carrying out terrorist actions. They have partners with other terrorist groups that carry those actions, even though they have labeled them as terrorism, but they have never been doing those things. They have actually had fights with Al Qaeda and all those things. But the Taliban succeed to take their country because they represent a theocracy, a religious movement in that country, not terrorism. You wanna look the case for Ireland where they be the fight against Britain, Great Britain. Northern Ireland, they will be very strong. They will get strong weapon them. They will develop their own weapon and to get bomb them. But they will use bomb for bomb buses and carry out some kind of attack. They will be extremists and they will be it will be amount to terrorism. Now, one of the reasons that way the British government will talk say lie to lie, the Northern Ireland, they no go ever win, they no go ever give them no matter how many people they kill them. At the end, they onto the Northern Ireland, they be abandoned fighting for choose a negotiated settlement for allow Britain to control them for some time before they will be capable for get the victory and get them through non-violent way. You look for the case for Bongasville, they don't fight similar fight like our own. But the government for New Papua Guinea be make sure say they no ever give into that extremism unto those fighter them, those movement if they then choose the non-violent approach. Because the logic for never me extremism or terrorism, he achieve a political goal, it is set a very bad precedent for the whole war, and no government no go ever allow such victory. Look at the fight for Southern Sudan, they be succeed because they never engage in extremism. They never engage in acts that could amount up to extremism or terrorism. So our people should know that it is the right time for us to transit our struggle and push our agenda as those of us who are responsible for the struggle, not just anybody. We are not anybody. We are people who build our capacity, who push our propaganda, who have been fighting this struggle. And we are the right people to come up and take that responsibility to engage in non-violent approach so that we can make achievement for our people, we can have a progressive step forward. There are always going to be some extremist people, some people who are not based on logic, people who are not honorable or upright, who seeks to benefit from this war to continue to hold our people hostage. We have to get to where we have to solve this war. We cannot fight for the next 2 or 3 years. We are going to lose big time. So, fellow Amazonian, I hope that the way we have handled this case is going to send the right message to our people, bring understanding, and rally a mass movement for our population towards a negotiated settlement. It is time for us to negotiate. And what this operation that was carried out by General Lucifer, I'll call him All Saints. I'll not call that name. Why would you choose the name Lucifer? So General All Saints, that was his nickname before he joined the struggle. The all sent that operation that he carried have demonstrated one thing to the Cameroon government, that all those remote areas in Amazonia in particular, like Bai Panya, there is no way you can sustain your military presence. You have to spend half of your budget trying to force yourself on our people rather than looking for a solution that can be beneficiary on both sides. And let's use that money to invest and let the people there be able to strengthen their own law enforcement officers. So the right thing is to end this war of shame, as I have termed it. It is a war of shame. It is a war that we have been forced to fight each other because the dogs of war have instigated and provoked a situation where we have to fight each other. And I'll still come back to the choice that we have made. We believe very importantly that the choice that Paul Biya made to abandon, to accept the proposition of the AGC of Cardinal Tumi and to choose the national dialogue, despite the fact that the dogs of war like Paul Atanganji, Laurent Esso, Bayou Felix, and all those gangs who were against negotiation, who were forcing this wrong narrative on us, despite those people, their pressure, the Paul Biya at that time, he did the right thing to choose the Grand National Dialogue. It is not perfect, it is not what we want. And we hope that he will still have the courage to go against these dogs of war and do the right thing so that that peace can return back in Cameroon, a just peace where our people can go back to work in a one country, two system. And our people deserve that right to govern themselves. Thank you all. God bless you wherever you are.